Gokigenyo! Gokigenyo, gokigenyo! Hello, 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 every snail, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gokigenyo! Oh, I'm so tired. But I still intend I'm going for as long as I can. But yeah, first of all, let's start with greeting everyone. Just as we always do. So, hello, generic username, Gokigenyo, and thank you for the stretch plus hydrate redeem. I've got some cold water here. I look forward to drinking it so much, but I've also prepared a can of Monster just in case. Man, cold water is such a treat in this heat wave. That's insane. But still, yeah, Gokigenyo PPA, Gokigenyo Matis, Gokigenyo Low, Genki desu ka? Genki desu. Gokigenyo Boro, Gokigenyo Fodot. Hit the starting screen. Thank you, thank you. I'm really satisfied with how it turned out. Well, I'm saying it as if I was the one to draw it. No, I was not. You can find the artist for the starting screen in my in the stream description on YouTube, yeah, or on my Twitch panels on Twitch. Gokigenyo Yoma, Gokigenyo Lolo, late night gaming girl. Yeah, that would be me. Gokigenyo Slayer, Gokigenyo Easton, Gokigenyo Oboro. Oh wait, I've already greeted you. Then I'm taking it back, I'm sorry. Otherwise I would have to greet everybody else twice. Well, you have time to defeat this game? Well, no, because I still suck at it rather badly. Gokigenyo Zuli, welcome, welcome. Monstrous back? Kind of. Yeah, I guess also happy Assumption Day to everybody celebrating it. And I guess even if you don't celebrate it, then still happy Assumption Day. Combo X2? What sort of a combo? Oh, you mean the greeting combo? Yeah. The day to make assumptions. Yeah, today I'm going to make assumptions about you. Hello, Aeroflow, Gokigenyo, Gokigenyo! Have my vacation started today after a very tired month, but at least it'll be 4 weeks. Oh, 4 weeks! Still, I guess it's only natural that, well, people working in the medicine field would get longer vacations. You know, assigned assumptions. Still, I don't think it would be fair, because I feel like whenever I make any sort of an assumption about you guys, you will immediately accuse me of using some sort of a spreadsheet or something even worse. We're having an extended weekend with today's holiday. Yay! Extended weekends are always nice. Finishing it today was about the spreadsheet. She feels it all out today. Yeah, no. To be honest, I've been slacking off, filling in even the spreadsheets I do try to keep up with. So, of course... Wait, how did it hit me? It's unfair. They felt like a Saturday already. Well, can't relate because I was still... as you might have noticed from the picture announcement, I was still working on some of the tasks for the library committee. Did you notice that? I understand that, well, the first stage of the game isn't something to flex about, but I was still somewhat proud of how I've nailed that part. Are you telling me there's not a pinboard behind you describing every person you've ever met? I mean, if there is such a pinboard, it's strictly in my head. I'm doing things the analog way. Well, I guess keeping it on an actual physical pinboard would also be the analog way. But I'm even more analog than that. List confirmed. There are no lists of this sort anywhere. I promise that it would be me making assumptions about you guys. Why is it you making them instead? Feels unfair. Do you use mental restraint to make connections? No, not really. Now that I think about it, I don't know how to explain how I visualize it. But if I need to remember something that happened not that long ago, for example, I imagine it as the backlog in video games. Well, in visual novels, first and foremost. As for the some like long-term memories, I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. It's just there, you know? Just pops up in my... Eh? Eh? Why didn't that happen? Wait, no. Stop! This why it was going so well. Why does it have to end this way? Yeah. The recollection menu, yeah, the omake that opens when I finish the game. Because it's improper for a snail to make assumptions of their audio. And yet you are making them. It doesn't make any sense. Still, it's Friday, so yeah, happy Friday for you guys, even if you aren't celebrating the assumption, and even if it's not the, like, an official government holiday where you live. Happy Friday! Oh, mama. Mama. Yeah, let's summon the little guys. I'm surprised it isn't an official holiday for me. Maybe it's more of a European thing. I don't know. Do you assume or imagine a voice for every chatter? No, I'm more of like, I care more about the visuals rather than the audio, even if it's imaginary. So yeah, I normally visualize you guys as actual snails. The Christian kind of Good Friday, or an actually Good Friday? I mean, the Christian kind of Good Friday is like, it took place some time ago. I keep wondering why they call it Good Friday, because it sure as heck was not that good for Christ himself. I failed to go to mass the week after work. Oh, you had work today. Yeah. What was I going to? It hurts. It's almost as if I'm extra drilling it into my fingers, with a drill. That is surprisingly Riona build title for a stream. Though I've been wondering today, how would it feel if I tried to break my own finger? No, just for fun, just for the sake of trying it out. After work, and there was none in the parish church, so I'd have had to look up further. And you'd have to use your car to go there. Disgusting. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Although I'm surprised, I was thinking that Assumption is big enough of a holiday for every parish to... don't know what's the proper word for it. Surely not celebrate that, right? Oh, Augment, Gakiginyo. I don't know if I asked before, but does this game have unlimited continues? No, you can continue up to 4 times in total. Did you know people are capable of easily biting their fingers off? We just have instinct preventing us from biting into it this hard on purpose. Yeah, I also knew the same about biting off one's tongue. Because when I was a kid and we were, listening non-stop to these stories about the World War II partisans and how brave they were to bite off their own tongues to not, tell away the secrets. I was always imagining how I would end up in the circumstances where I had to bite off my own tongue, and I'm pretty sure that I tried to several times, but to no avail. Maybe luckily enough, because otherwise I wouldn't be streaming for you right now, right here. The roast meat. I don't think it would taste that good, to be fair. What do you mean? Are you implying we're not actual snails? No, I certainly am not implying that. But it's like I'm perceiving you as more of personalized snails. I should do the same thing Joro does and draw snails per request. Where the biting off your finger is as easy as biting into a carrot. Oh, I have carrot in my fridge. Maybe I'm better off biting into them instead. It's not even a consistent holiday where I live. Every city here determines whether it's a free day or not. I'm too used to holidays being government mandated. So that's a surprise for me. So not even every region, because it wouldn't be that weird for different regions to have some sort of autonomy. But as far as every city, it's kind of strange if you ask me. But maybe that's just what they call real democracy. I don't know. Never experienced one, haha. I always imagine that I'd spill all the beans because I don't like the pain. Yeah, I was always thinking about it as well. Oh! I don't know. It's hard to imagine an actual scenario like this. Of course, I guess every kid would like to assume again, imagine themselves being super heroic and everything. But realistically speaking, not everyone is probably capable of that. There's nothing wrong about it, I suppose. Even if I do have nothing but mad respect, there's people who stay true to themselves no matter what, no matter the circumstances. Does that mean you not told the enemy instead? Even if I did, I would have never confessed. Nice. Pineapple Monster is so good. How come I've been sleeping on it for so long? I'll have battles with Brave Throw. For example, I am very sleepy today. Has it been a holiday for you as well? Maybe you should have just slept it through. Does your own tongue tasting your own tongue will be hard, right? Because you'd have to only cut off part of it. I mean, you do have taste buds on your tongue, right? So you wouldn't really feel the actual taste if you had to bite it off. Yes, but I got woken up by church bells, so no. A very common occurrence. Does your own tongue taste like what you taste when you aren't tasting anything? Remember how I once bought, like, you know how some supermarket chains, they have their own line of production. It's usually cheaper than the rest of their lineup, and well, it's usually not that good of quality either. So I remember how once, oh my god, like in Audioland, I bought like waffles from one such brand, and it literally didn't have any taste. For the first time in my life, I learned how a complete lack of any taste, well, tastes. It was so weird. Then again, I wouldn't mind trying it out again. Mostly because the Protestants don't celebrate it, the Catholics do, and the 30-year war had no clear religion win in Germany. Ah, makes sense, yeah. Germany is one of the countries where there is a distinct split between confessions. Never thought about it. Germany does have that 100k draw band redeem. Like you said, you couldn't do that if you went you could do that if you went a 5-point redeem. Yeah, but I kind of like do not like the idea of keeping the YouTube snails out of it. Which is why I've been really hesitant about the idea. We come up with fancy names for those. Or like the brands, the supermarket chains. If you bite your tongue in a Londa forest, does it make a taste? No, I'm not brave enough to try. No, doesn't want you to know this, but YouTube snails can't redeem Stretch Plus Hydrate. Are you sure they are missing out on much? Well, I guess we would be better off just asking them directly about this. YouTube snails, do you regret not being able to redeem Stretch Plus Hydrate every 40 minutes or so? I don't even remember if the timer is set to... How did I die? 30 minutes or 40 minutes? I legit don't remember. It's not like you need it. Immediate past light. 1 hour? Oh, it's 1 hour. Every day is a holiday of you're having fun. If you're having fun. But what if I'm not? I mean, I'm trying to. I'm desperately trying to, but... sometimes my brain just doesn't let me experience a holiday every day. One? Please censor that word. Yeah, disgusting, I know, right? It's more of a I'm grateful I can use YouTube instead of Twitch. I think I was also originally a part of that crowd, but then I got corrupted into using Twitch because, well, everybody was there, including all of my friends. Even though I was insisting on being a YouTube-only VTuber originally. I wish YouTube would improve the stream chat experience, but it seems like YouTube has more problems coming because of age restriction. Oh yeah, and even when they try to improve the UX of stream chat, it's usually features nobody asked for. Like this weird chatter rating. Whoever needs that? What is it even useful for, except for, well, obviously stroking one's ego? I originally found you while screaming through YouTube streams. That's cool. It just means the recommendations work, I guess. It was 30 minutes, but it got upped when combined with stretching along with the cost increase. Thank you for keeping track of Yuno Nightingale channel economy. Point economy. I would love emotes for membership though. Well, this one is not really possible due to certain reasons. But if I manage to switch library committee to some other school club, then perhaps YouTube snails could also enjoy their emotes and memberships. I'd use Twitch if I had access to a browser. Oh, what do you mean you don't have access to a browser? It's the first time I've heard of somebody not having access to one. You can only use the YouTube app? Oh wait, you're normally watching me from your job, right? Is it some cybersecurity stuff in your office? No more children watching Yuno streams, how will we survive? I don't know, I do not think I've had any kids watching my streams. Otherwise, the chat would have probably been more annoying than I could potentially handle. Oh, finally. Newest YouTube chat feature, chatter smash or pass integration, letting the VTuber swipe left or right. There are chatters in real time? Yeah, no thank you. I'm at work and on my phone? Yeah, okay, that makes sense indeed. More annoying, not annoying, it means we are annoying already. No, I clearly said more annoying than I would be able to handle or something along those lines. Hello Alex, gokigenyo. You know, switching clubs can impact your uni application. I don't care, I hate library committee. Oh, by the way, today I had such a scary nightmare. I was so relieved when I woke up. Because in this dream, I was stuck in some facility which was basically like a modern day slavery. You know how some people end up in shady places like this, and they take off their documents and they can't do anything about it. And on top of that, they get like beaten up or something even worse. And I had this supervisor grandma who was pulling the hell out of me, and she was always putting off her cigarettes using my nostrils and lips. And in the end, I escaped and I was running through some weird amalgamation of cities I've been through my entire life, trying to escape her. But not the fun kind then. Not the fun kind of modern slavery. I do not think there are any fun kinds of it though. Which is blocked, and if I watch YouTube I get emails from IT about using bandwidth. That's awful. Literally 1984. VTuber company. No, I was doing some meaningless work. It didn't make any sense. Okay, here I got the focus a little bit. I also had nightmares about my current job. It was like a prison where everyone was getting a buzz cut and held in office cells. But I was a part of SWAT team to smash the prison. Oh, that's cool! Smash or pass? Is there any sane person that would want to? Well, I guess I wouldn't mind passing the prison, given the opportunity. I once had a nightmare where my cat ran away and no one cared about him. I was so relieved when I woke up and he came scampering over to me. Oh yeah, dreams about animals, especially if it's like your actual pet, they're always so intense. I remember seeing a dream about how my friend's pet died, and I do care quite a lot about this cat, even if it's not mine. So once again, it was also a huge relief when I woke up. Generic username, thank you for the... Oh heck, for the gifted subs, thank you so much. Thank you. Prison Smasher Pass Second Fix Them Edition. You do not want to start the discussion about prisons on this channel. The running through familiar cities part actually sounds fun. Yeah, but I was stressed as hell because I was trying to escape my, well, my enslaver. Okay, here, once again, we've got to focus. Because we need to avoid Mr. Taco's projectiles. Eh? What did I fly into one? Wait, no. Mama. I'm glad I don't dream much. It always surprises me there are people like that. To be fair, even though, well, you have probably heard that multiple times, it's probably more of a case of you not remembering your dreams rather than you not dreaming at all. But yeah, given how gruesome some Elmstead dreams, some dreams can be, I guess it's only natural. People that don't see the dreams much feel the relief. Okay, here come the cucumbers. I'd really appreciate a better shot. I guess I can just hang on for now. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's different special attack. Well, whatever. Let's grab the same one. It's both I don't dream often, and even when I do, I don't remember them well. Well, maybe you're blessed. As you get older, you think you dream less, but are you actually forgetting your dreams? How profound. This is what I've heard, like it's a take I've been hearing since the actual childhood, so I always assumed this was true. I can't recall the last nightmare I had. I keep having dreams of exploring various places, usually with old friends. I wish I was seeing more dreams like that. Happy that you get to see those. Must be really nice. Though then again, when I do have some more like peaceful dreams, the non-nightmare ones, they usually also involve some places that hold the nostalgic value for me. Okay. Sorry, I'm not actively reading chat right now, guys, because as you can see, this is a rather intense part of the stage and of a boss fight. So I'm desperately trying to focus here. Oh, nice! Nightingale! Nightingale!
Coming up next, Keio Flying Squadron Chapter 3.
You know, isn't Radiant Snails could compliment her now and she'll be none the wiser? No, I'm reading the chat again. I dreamt of mowing the lawn a few days ago. What do you think it means? Probably some deep message about greener grass on the other side, or something equally silly. Snail uprising while she's not looking? Yeah, no. Never happening. What do you mean snail uprising? Are you guys not satisfied with your work conditions? Are you going to unionize against me? Unionize, like, you know, from Yuno. Literally need to touch grass. Well, how about you do this? Oh my gosh, hi Junko! Welcome Raiders! Hello! Lucky you! Let me shout you out! Labubu raid? Oh yeah, you were unpacking the Labubus, right? How did your stream go? Shout out Junko Lostray, everybody please make sure to follow Junko. She's a cute Polish fairy who also plays some really retro games. What was I going to say there? Really cool retro games, I assume. I don't remember what I was trying to say. Yanko Lostray was showing off her own figurine earlier. Eh? You got your own figurine? What the heck? That's so cool. I unboxed 4 Labubus and each one was more cursed. It was Sakura Miku. Okay then, but it's still, I mean, she does look kind of similar to you in some iterations, right? I don't know, kids, her name. Thank you for a gifted song. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think part of it might also be that we're not having quality enough sleep to have any dreams. That's strange because my sleep quality is, well, it has been consistently down the drain for the past several years. And yet somehow I'm having really vivid dreams almost every night. But your retirement fund grows with every minute. I do not even perceive it that way because it feels like such a distant future. I'm just happy that people are getting access to, well, the emotes. If I could make them entirely free for everyone, no, trust me, I would. But I think the only way of doing this right now is through better Twitch. And I guess it wouldn't look as nice for everybody simply using the normal twitches. What do you call it? What do you call it in English? I forgot. Well, whatever. I hope my point got across, even though I ESL'd the hell out of it. I tend to dream the most when I take a 2-hour nap, and the dreams are most cooked in 2 hours. I do the same sometimes in the middle of my shifts, and it's always some weird, super realistic dream, usually about how I posted something in the corporate Slack which I was not supposed to post there, and how everybody starts ganging up on me in their replies and spamming the poop emoji in their reactions. I usually decide not to wait until I get fired in these dreams and wake up before that. And most vivid dreams happen when I'm on SSRAs during set seasons. I guess some of them, well, you probably understand the technical part of it better than I do. I guess it's not unheard of them to like stimulate your subconscious, your imagination, whatever works in your dreams. I got no idea what I'm talking about. Stop! Stop! Oh, stop! Oh. Okay, the hardest part comes here. Oh my god, nice! So nice, so nice! Oh, I got through it! I got through it! Yatta! Yatta! We got past the Darumas and I didn't even hurt myself here. Oh, but here come the roosters. What? Oh my gosh! Stop this right now! You nasty creatures! Okay, let's spawn the dragons. Heck. No, this one. Unfortunately, even if I get through the Daruma part of the stage, I've got no idea how to fight against the roosters. She did in fact get good. Oh god, I wish.
1, 2, 3. Testing.
Oh no, what is that?
Flying cocks.
Attention.
Yeah, damn flying cocks indeed.
You up there on the
Oh,
dragon. Turn
America,
around and
yeah.
go home. Hey, you don't want to take on the U.S. Navy, do you? Go home, kid, before you get hurt.
Ha! Are you kidding? If I go home empty-handed, my grandma will starve
Let's
me to
go
death.
destroy
Better get out of my way.
battleship.
You think you can beat me with that toy ship?
It looks so
You got a
cool
lot to
though.
learn.
This game showing off our top secret tech. Oh no, how could it? Game over. It was a good run though. This will be Pearl Harbor too? No, it won't. Unless you consider Pearl Harbor to be like revenge fantasy. We got to this point pretty quickly. To be fair, I'm surprised, but yeah, this marks our 34th dead yun, and let me take another sip of monster. And then we'll continue. But yeah, I'm kind of proud of myself. Let us lock in Aristotle. He did in fact say this. A lot of nice romantic girlish art as of late, by the way. Yeah, I also noticed quite an upsurge in great artworks. Especially Karin has been getting tons of those. I'm so happy for her. I kind of regret not being able to draw anything for her birthday, but we've been really busy and well, kind of lethargic plus sad as of late. So even if I tried to, I probably wouldn't be able to realistically pull it off. A lot of cool and sexy Karen art. You're not allowed to talk about my friend this way. No, yeah, I would have to agree about this one. Also really loved my cameo on that one artwork featuring Lollerine Maureen from the Dear Chat collab. But that's true. Yeah, but that's Sekohara. None. You aren't allowed to say this about the proper young ladies such as Karin. Gee. Gee. I really want to get custom model though, or make myself one. Oh, you guys are using the sparkle emote to represent the Gia. I think it should be more deadpan than that. Maybe I should make something similar to Karin's stare emote. Their stream was very fun and chaotic. Yeah, but after rewatching some fragments of it, I noticed that because of the proximity chat, it was kind of hard to tell apart what some of us were saying if we were on some even moderate distance away from Karin. Damn. Yeah, probably next time we would maybe have to do something about it. And I think some people complained in the chat about it as well. Though then again, I guess we could also solve this by just staying closer to Karin. But you can go through Discord, I guess. Yeah, that is also an option, I suppose. Though I'm not sure of the logistics of their chat streams. I guess this is definitely an option. Hello, Yakura! Gokigenyo! Gokigenyo! One up, one up. Yeah. Let's hope I survive this one without having to restart. Also, I guess I really need to focus on gathering the power-ups of the same type, so that I can dominate the entire field. I really want to eat some bread all of a sudden. I don't know why. It's been such a long while since I've ate bread. I don't normally buy it because I don't, eat it that often, and it's most of the time sold in either family packs or just like really big loaves, and I don't normally get to finish it, and it just goes bad. So yeah, I'm not an avid bread buyer. But sometimes the cravings kick in, and I just sit there in the middle of the stream and think of how much I would like to eat some bread now. Buying a family pack all by yourself. This is why I avoid doing that. Well, not because I'm depriving all those poor families of their family packs, but because because I just don't know what to do with all this bread.
Keio Flying Squadron Chapter 2.
Digging in the bag for the one now that expires a day later than the others. Well, this is something I normally do even without buying family packs. Isn't it like being frugal and, I don't know, mindful 101? I kind of get that feeling with other foods. It doesn't necessarily have to be bread. I guess some people do feel this way about, like, I don't know, some fruits or vegetables they don't buy that often. Yeah, but what about the other frugal and mindful people who need one that lasts longer? Sucks to be them, I guess. But, oh, I don't know. Not my problem, yeah. But speaking of depriving people of things I buy during grocery shopping, I do like baby food. Whenever I buy it, I'm like, some poor baby is not going to eat their meat puree now. Damn. Well, at least we're starting from this stage now. Then again, have you guys seen how much the baby food costs? It must be pretty loaded to afford all of that. Imagine how rich the babies are, be able to eat it all the time. Good evening, Kakien-yo. Just came back from a camping trip at the ruin of an old Victorian hall. That's so cool! I hope you had fun. How long the trip was? Wait, it's not proper grammar in any way, right? How long was the trip, yeah. I find myself becoming uncharacteristically nervous when it comes to chatting in another streamer's stream, and even if they're your friends. Eh? From what you said before, I always assumed you were, the type to always take part in the chat and that you prioritized that feeling of being a part of the community. Want to go camping? Yeah, same, but it's so hot. I don't think I would survive. It isn't even made with real baby. Yeah. And the content's quite questionable in a lot of those. Maybe they are? I don't know. It just goes well, the meat purees specifically, they go extremely well with buckwheat. And it looks so ugly. I can always shock my friends with what I'm eating. And you said loaded baby, I pictured a baby counting stacks of dollars on their crib. Yeah, they're going to spend it all on baby food. On unreasonably pricey baby food. Rich audio babies. Goggle, goggle. I imagine they talk exactly like this. Something's way better in the heat than the cold, by the way, you know. Yeah, that is fair, but then again, I would prefer maybe not the cold, but some milder temperatures. It doesn't have to be super cold or anything. It's just that I would have appreciated it not being a heat wave at least. I keep switching between different types of what? Of weapon. So I can't quite build strong around me. Stop. Stop. It's okay. Alright. We will pick up one up here. The mouth of a fish. What's your favorite flavor of baby food without puree? Mango is good. As I said, I prefer the meat-based ones, so either beef or poultry. Preferably poultry. As for the fruit purees, I don't know. Apple is my go-to option. Yeah. I guess I got to lock in here. So that I can survive. Mostly comfy around 2025? Yeah, 2025 is alright. The closer to 20, the better. Bye everyone, I moved to a series of meetings. Bye and thank you for joining today. So, heck. I don't think there will be any power-ups after that. So we're in for a rather bad time. Okay. Damn, I really hope I survive all of that. With the boss fight here. It's going to be so hard. No, I shouldn't adopt to this loser mentality right away. Oh, I didn't even get to get to the boss fight. Well, who cares then? Takes time to understand the vibes of each streamer. I think last year I would have approached more streams, but it's obviously not the same experience everywhere. This year I haven't watched anyone new. So, you're applying the rule of lurk before you post. So, the streamers chat, huh? I guess that's the proper way of doing that. You kind of like learn the like the manners and the unspoken rules of each place and try to blend in, basically. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I mean, very thoughtful of you, if anything. I've been watching VTubers with super responsive and animated models recently and been thinking to myself whether I'd be ready to see you as animated. I don't know about that. And to be fair, I like the way I am currently rigged. It was both kind of like because I was doing it in an extreme rush, trying to finish it all because before my like 2D trial expires, and somewhat of an intentional choice because I was not a fan of the jiggly physics of most of the indie VTuber models. Well, Western indie VTuber models. First of all, everything in the last moment, huh? I mean, you only got like 40 days on that trial, and I had to learn it from scratch. So here it's not even the issue of me being bad with planning and logistics, but just not wanting to pay any money for a one-off occasion of making a VTuber model. Talk about dedication. Never underestimate my desire to save money. I mean, one doesn't become a super rich audio by mindlessly spending their funds everywhere. Somewhat stiff animation is now a part of the charm, not gonna lie. I mean, it was always a part of the charm for me, because I was using the older Japanese corpo models as my main point of reference. And well, before receiving their 3.0 upgrades, they sure as heck were very unresponsive. The NG Yuna is also charming. It's been a while since she appeared on stream. There's an alternate dimension where Yuna failed to complete the model before the trial expired and never became a VTuber. Well, maybe there is one, who knows. Still, I'm grateful that I've ended up in this exact timeline. I wonder if you managed to defeat him here. Does he become weaker during the boss fight? PNJ Yuna is super cute. PNJ Yuna is very sweet. Thank you. You guys are praising her too much. Probably blushing there in the depth of my PC. That was really scary. Especially when she's annoyed. Is this why you guys like her so much, huh? You love the poor girl being annoyed with you? I thought about PNJ Yuna yesterday. She's cute and I hope to see her again. I really ought to implement that on toggle. Not the toggle, but the redeem. But you know, another annoying part about the redeems is how some people... Well, I guess it can be resolved by just making it more expensive. But how some people don't even normally watch the streams. Or they just join in and spam the redeems for no reason. I don't get why would they do this. Ah no! I grabbed the wrong power up. Heck. Let's Stretch plus hydrate. Thank you, generic username. Thank you, thank you. You're loaded on Unibox. Just try it. Well, I do not doubt that. Stretch as well. Don't forget to stretch yourselves, guys. What? I feel like I have grown at least a couple centimeters taller after that one. Now the snails heard water in your audio. That was an hour and 6 minutes that time. Okay. You don't normally water audios with Monster anyway. What happens if you try to water a plant with Monster now that I think about it? It probably just won't grow, right? In the worst case, it's just going to die. Just Game of Accused was bored about this game on the two topics. One of someone saying this is their favorite shoot 'em up, which nobody replied to. I feel so sorry for that person. The other is about the price of the physical copy. Yeah, it's insanely expensive on the second-hand market. Still, I guess a frequent occasion with a lot of older video games, especially the ones with more or less of cult fame to them. I don't like having to get through to this stage with this power up of all things. Ah, no! But it's okay, I get a chance at grabbing another one. No, heck no. In this Game of IQ's account, I don't have one. I mean, I never participated in any of the discussions there. So I never felt the need to create one. Do you guys have Game of IQ's accounts? Looks like being silent doesn't really help me. How about I just die here and start the full stack of continues. 35, that was not a good run. I would say the same if nobody replied to my chaos thread. I haven't played that many shmups to claim that Keio is my favorite one, especially... Well, how can I claim it's my favorite one if I haven't beaten it? His shooting projectiles is so cute. It's quite nice. The person who nobody replied to left that message in 2009. Their signature says they're waiting for Zone of the Enders 3, which never came out. Yeah, a very poor person through and through. And then again, see, it wouldn't. It could never be me because I never finished. Not that I never finished, I never picked up Zone of the Enders 2, and I didn't like 1 that much to begin with. So I wouldn't be able to wait for Zone of the Enders 3 in 2009 nonetheless. Like, it's too early. I do not think I spoke any coherent English back then. Then the gaming community I actively participated in was the Wiki group dedicated to the Europa Universalis 4, where I wrote fanfics about our game session, so that's really cool though. Sounds like tons of fun. It's like, you know, this Japanese Ranobe writers that sometimes gather and team up for the TRPG sessions, and then they write Ranobe based on these sessions and publish them. Some of them get pretty successful, even going as far as to getting their own anime adaptations. There's the good one. Yeah, I do remember saying that. And I do believe that. It's just that I have so many other games to play. Will I ever be able to pick up this one? I don't know. It's alright. Alright. Okay, the most important part here is focusing on gathering the right power-ups so that I can clear out the entire bin with my 3-way shot, the max upgrade. Is where the record of Lodoss War came from? I never knew that. I thought it was more of a, recent trend, even though I'm well aware of the popularity of the RPGs ever since, much earlier times. My time on Game of Accused was mostly spent defending the PS Vita for some reason. I swear I wanted that handheld to succeed more than Sony ever did. Vita's Last Warrior. I think you did a great job though, even if you never succeeded in defending Vita and Grace. I'm proud of you, Vita Snail. Well, this was originally a tabletop game that got turned into a novel. It's kind of noticeable when you watch it. I mean, maybe it is, but then again, a lot of these generic fantasy works working around, you know, these usual tropes, they do all kind of feel that way. And then again, maybe it was not a tabletop session, maybe it was a wizardry session instead. Though they're not crowding the dungeon, so okay, I guess it couldn't be wizardry. Is your home is in RP? No homo. No. Okay, let's spawn the dragons here. And now. Oh, I'm so bad at that. There's nothing but copium, but Vita is a great console. You just have to know Japanese and be into anime-styled games. We lost the war, the second Nintendo decided to ambush us with Mario Kart bundled with the 3DS. I don't think I cared much about 3DS around the time when it came out, but when Vita did, I wanted to get it all so badly. Still, I've only got one in 2016 when I started my first part-time job in school. Because I really wanted to save up for the Vita. The reason Porin is always a bit shy and reserved about Didlet instead of returning her advances is because Didlet's player was a dude, and the guy playing Porin was uncomfortable role-playing romance with another guy. It's always trivial like that makes it the most hilarious. Still, what a weakling. An actual Zako. Imagine refusing to kiss another dude during RP, especially if he's playing as a girl. 2016 was 9 years ago. I think it was, yeah. Oh, what? Are you trying to deduce my age based on that? I'm 16 years old, obviously. Remember 9, that was 16 years ago. How was it? Did you have fun with your Roman Empire homies? Random aside, but I love how many anime from 2016 became favorites of mine, like Rakugo Shinjo and Flip-Floppers. Though I think my favorite year in terms of anime that came out during it is 2018. It had like also many great titles. I don't even know where to start. Like Pop Team Epic, Comic Girls. Shoujo Shimatsureko was 2017, so it doesn't count. Wait, what else? Yurukan? Greedman? There was a bunch of other stuff. Hakumiko as well, I think. It was great, Jesus was in town. Wasn't he like 9 years old back then? The Roman Empire crucified my homies. It's okay, it's okay. It actually tremendously boosted their popularity. How do you know? I mean, because you know his birth year? Gave my 3DS to my sister, she wound up getting a homebrew on it. And I kinda wanted it back after I learned you could do that with it. Is she still using it frequently? Maybe I could take it back now. If she's not an avid 3DS user anymore. Ah. Okay. We're almost there. Let's destroy this guy. Okay, nice, great. 2010 is always 5 years ago. I agree though. It does feel like it was 5 years ago. My fingers start to hurt a little bit from all that drilling, I guess. Okay, I got the grab. The 3-way power up. 3-way power up. Eh? Wait, no. But at least I did get to grab it. Even though I now have to start from scratch. Yeah, that is slightly better. Your hands look like this, so your shell would look like this. Thankfully, it's not my hand. Oh, you mean, yeah, my drilled fingers. With the stages drilled into them. Yeah, of course. Your fingers. I thought for some reason that you were referring to the hand from the CG. You know, the one with disgustingly red nails. I feel like even if she gave it to me, I wouldn't actually use it. I still have so much to play already. Yeah, but isn't it nice when you have another platform you could play the games on? I don't even know what is the state of 3DS emulation these days. Maybe it's not even worth it anymore. Let's kill him. Oh no 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 no. I guess it's a nice power up though if you feel like trying to kill this boss. Ah heck. So bad though. Shmops. Yeah, shmops, not even once. Lolucho, gokinyo. How are you doing? Not great, not terrible. I was... The beginning of the stream looked fairly promising, and then I went back to sucking really badly at this game. What I personally find fascinating is that the eye tracking seems to be quite responsive, and you can see Yuna's eyes something crazy when there's an intense map section. the most interesting part of this streams, it seems. You don't play any 3DS or DS game which you legally own and have backed up, obviously. Yeah, as we all do with all the games. What's the furthest you got in the game in general, I mean? In this one. Like the 4th stage, but I wasn't able to beat it. Yeah, America stage. America, yeah. Mercy on yourself after a tiring workday. I mean, it is always a tiring workday for me. So, like, I got to learn how to play games better, how to be more interesting and engaging during the streams all the time. G and Miss Nightingale SG is the projectiles and enemies. If only I could destroy them with the power of my intense layer. Or is Yuno just a pair of eyes in a jar placed inside the Yuno costume? Isn't that how we all are though? I think you're very engaged and fun conversationalist, Yuno. I mean, I want like pizza farm, pizza bait here, saying that I am not because it's kind of like on the point I was trying to make here, but the shmups in particular, they are slightly different in that regard because they're very demanding. They want me to give them quite a lot of my attention, more than I can afford to give. And even if I try to keep silent, to keep quiet, and focus on the game, as I've tried sometimes in the past, I still feel this pressure of, well, streaming, and I'm kind of like, oh no, I'm not talking 100% of the time. Oh no, everybody's going to leave. Everybody's going to close the tab. I'm not interested anymore. I was checking the difficulty of the game according to other players, and I do not think I should reveal my findings. What did they all find it to be? Them extremely easy, or what? I think we've discussed this several streams ago, but there are actually several mostly Japanese language lists that rank the shmups based on how difficult it is to once you see them. No, it's a real shame that Cecilia from Whole Life AN is not a shmup streamer, because she could do so many good puns around, well, the 1cc. It's pretty hard to stream, yeah. I'm doing my best still. Mobs require so much attention, and yet she still has some ferocity through snails. I mean, you're my snails. Of course I would have some attention for you. I'm sorry if it was an improper comment. No, not at all. If anything, I'm glad you think of me like this. Our snail neurons can't even handle the shmup's tempo. Speak for yourself, because I think some of the snails are pretty avid shmup players. Even doing some, well, 1cc practice runs alongside watching my streams. Snail 'em up? I would love to play a game like that. Or Slug 'em up. Well, Slug 'em up is just Metal Slug, I guess. Huh? Wouldn't be one of them. It's a genre I couldn't really get into as a kid. Yeah, it's a matter of preferences, and mobs are a bit of an acquired taste, I guess. The Nightingale's gem collection rate is only 98.3, and she only took 92.6% of the stream. Disappointing. I understand you're trying to joke here, but this is how I really feel sometimes. But you know, you did play a shmup alien, I guess. Yeah, if you're doing a snail round, then alien is a snail 'em up. But there are some other games featuring snails. I swear I could think of some before. I know I'm saying this for nth time in a row already, but I got to focus, I got to log in. Like, just need to remember all of the patterns and hold them in this little audio head of mine, and then drill it all into my funny little audio fingers. Prefer something like Galaga. I always thought that Galaga was also kind of like a shmup. I'm doing an art study while I watch, and I'm definitely trying to lock in as well. I wish us all, both you guys and me, the best of luck on locking in. You know, locking Gale. Locking in so hard right now. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't my projectiles become any better when I won't say anything anymore. I didn't see anything. Also, wait, did I update the counter last time? Oh yeah, I believe I did. I didn't, let me know. I think it should be okay for me to stay silent and focused, and then don't forget about a good night's sleep first. You see, the problem is that I always dream at night when my never performing at 100% my power. If I ever did a morning stream like European morning, would you guys watch? You're Nightingale after all, not Danegale. Yeah, not Morningale either. I try to be here. I'm not making any promises or anything. Just thought about these, Asakatsu streams. That, for example, Japanese VTubers are doing often. Depends how early. Like, I don't know. It probably would end up being too early even for most of the Europeans. But if I could schedule one on Sunday, I think I could start around around what? Around maybe why did it go down again? Okay, nice. So bad at it. I'm done. Done whining, I mean. Let's continue. Just to clarify, I'm not frustrated with the game. I'm only frustrated with myself here. Because you are trying to contact aliens. yeah, aliens that would brainwash me into being a good shmup player. No all-night sounds. How do you even make this one into an emote, I wonder? What's the two of us? Yuna Glorpin Gale. I watched Karin's 4am Insomnia streams, so I'm a bit outlier for the community opinion. I mean, Europe spans over at least 3 time zones. So, like, it will always be too early or too late for somebody. If it's morning streams we're talking about. And it's probably too late for most Americans. So yeah, I don't think anybody would show up. Oh, I thought I would kill him. The legendary Unipout. Unipouting Gale. I can't believe I survived this, but I was panicking too much. It's like, you know, in Uma Musume, I'm sorry I keep talking about Uma Musume for all of you guys who are not into Umas. I am terribly sorry, but in Uma Musume sometimes, well, their behavior, not their behavior, but their reactions to certain races, it is scripted, so even if an Uma wins a difficult race, she will still get upset because she feels like she couldn't win. Because she feels like if it would have been like 100 meters longer, she would have lost or something. Like that. This is exactly how I feel right now. Like, I did survive this part, but at what cost? It was not a good performance by any means. My ears perked up when you said Uma Musume. I imagined you as well an Uma Musume yourself. With your ears perking up as, I don't know, with them being as long as rice shower's ears, for example. I won, but the way that Uma looks at me, I can't win again. Yeah! Exactly. I win, but it didn't feel like a win at all. I did this, but I just got lucky and I couldn't reliably replicate this. It doesn't count. Yes! Yes! I think this is something you do experience quite a lot when trying to improve your raw skill in video games. I got to get rid of the cannon. It's annoying. Okay, nice. Nice. Now all that's left for me. And it's not an easy task by no means. But it's to keep track on the enemy's projectiles while shooting all of my own into this guy, whoever he's supposed to be. Oh, nice! I mean, when I play a difficult game and somehow finally beat a boss, I don't feel accomplishment. I really hope I don't have to do that again. Realistically speaking, you probably will have to do that again, but Since you have done it once, you will become better and better at doing this. Afterwards, it looks like this game isn't even on the aforementioned JP difficulty week. Nobody cares about Keio. that one game of Ikkyo's guy was right. Like when I get perfect runs, but then there's Urara's tears. So heartbreaking, right? I already decided that my Uma name would be Slow Sketcher. Oh, that's really cool. What would my Uma name be? I wonder. Do you guys have any ideas? It would need to sound awfully cheesy, as all of the Uma names are. Also, my fingers are a bit tired, so I suggest just do a little zatsu for now. While I'm doing some finger stretches, and then we will continue. I think we wanted to talk about something, but I've already forgot. I mean, we're talking about the 1800s here. The people aren't around for it anymore. Not even the time travelers. I've heard Japan has a ton of those. Nightingale already sounds like an Uma. Yeah, I also thought about it. We would have to keep the Nightingale part. But what would the second part of the name be? I'm gonna draw someone, so would I be a part of the Majiro family? The Marisu self-insert. Sleepy Nightingale? Nobody would bet on a horse like this. They would be all like, oh no, she's sleepy. She's an underperformer. It reminded me of that one cartoon, Galactic Football. That was airing on the Jetix channel, but maybe on some other ones as well. And there was the goalkeeper dude who was always like sleepy. The most relatable character of them all. The Uma, Mejiro Onigiri. She's sleepy, but she wakes up on the chorus. Just like how I am during my karaoke streams, right? And the thing that came to my mind is Boklade. Boklade. Taking the first place. Because some Umas have one name like Marozensky. I mean, Marozensky is from an older era, so perhaps their like naming conventions were not as standardized back then. I don't know why it's just called that, to be fair. Also, I don't know why my tracking is glitching so much. Let's escape the audio life even into Isekai Uma life. I do not want to be Isekai as an Uma. Just Tensei, just reborn. No, to be fair, I wouldn't want to be reborn into anybody either. Also, hello, Elias Gakikinyo! Snail Queen. Nobody would bet on me. I would be sent to a glue factory in an instant. I can imagine the announcers saying Boku ready ga kita, though. I really love this pre-recorded announcer segments and Momosuma. They make the game feel like so lively. I don't know. Yuma Nightingale. Do not try to drag Yuma into this. Galactic Football was one of those shows I'd always see the ads for, but never watched it. And it was nice. I don't remember much about it. Remember there was a cute girl there, though, and this sleepy dude, but not much other than that. Oh, and there was also an Ojo with ponytail, but I liked the second girl more. Born in another world as Glow. When did you guys first learn that horses get sent to, well... Actually, I don't think it was the glue factory, but, I forgot the name. Oh yeah, I was thinking of bringing up Orwell's Animal Farm, but then I remembered that the horse there was sent to the soap factory rather than glue factory. Still, it is rather gruesome, especially if you read it as a child. I don't think I was capable of even fully understanding like what happened and what is the link between horses and soap. Speaking of it, Umamusume blindsided me in a way. I knew of it before the international release, didn't expect it to get that famous. Yeah, it was a surprise for me as well because, well, it is a very niche topic for a game, right? Normally you'd expect people playing it to be into, well, Keiba, the horse racing, or into Moe girls, but you've got like complete normies playing it. This is what surprises me the most about the game and its popularity. And a branded lavender soap, because Violet. Please don't turn me into soap, thank you. So, let's continue. I was always so jealous watching JP streamers play it. I'm happy I finally get to experience it. Yeah, it's nice, I'm just glad I got to play it because I played again, I mean. Because I was playing it a lot in 2021 and 2022. But the beginning of 2022, yeah. But after moving abroad, I had to find out with a heavy heart that it was apparently blocked in Europe. I don't know, maybe because of GDPR? Or... oh, it's alright because I... have... no... I thought I would get to grab that one last power-up. They never did. Look, Master, good to see you, good to see you. Which exact JP streamers were you watching play it? For me, the one that immediately pops to mind is Nui from Ninja JP because she is the Umamusume streamer. But then again, it was somewhat of a fad around the time of its release, right? For all of the Japanese VTubers. Yesterday I was reading the real-life Oguri Cup story and I was really emotional. This is how into it I got. It's really cool how they adopt the personal stories of the original horses into these super MOE storylines for the game. I'm going to log in right now, I guess. So... no, and here I was hoping I'd get to avoid it. What was that about logging in? I won't announce it anymore. But yeah, I will stay silent for a short while. Maybe for a long while. Depending on how successful I will get with my run. It never really works though because I refuse to stay fully quiet, right? Locking out? No, I'm locked back in. Still going strong, no matter what. Yeah, great, I managed to secure a good stock of power-ups for myself. Meaning that hopefully I can now ward off the cucumbers. Universe's resistant tangents impossible. I'm doing my best here, okay, to hold back. Just that I've been playing so many, well, not as attention-demanding games. for the most part of my streaming gig. Why? Why did I pick it up? Damn, it's going to be so bad, right? I mean, I will still try to survive it for the lack of other options, but oh boy, does it hurt. Onigiri's Tangent, another name added to the list. This one is actually nice because it doesn't assume I'm slow or not that well performing. No, it's just that I always see this. Oh no, she's not talking much. Is one of the most popular criticisms for YouTubers. That I can't help but feel insecure whenever I'm not talking much myself. Still fine though. We're getting there. Oh yeah. I guess that's only understandable when people are using YouTubers as the background noise. And if they're not performing that well as the background noise in question. Wow, did you see that? Despite not having the best power-ups in stock, I managed to survive this.
Coming up next, Keio Flying Squadron Chapter
Looking in, but it's your grandma's old lock, and you can't figure out why it's not working. Such a random concept. A classmate of mine in uni started playing it. He would joke around and send me pictures of him playing it while in online now class we absolutely hate. Sounds like peak uni experience, alright. I don't have streamers as big noise. Not big, but background noise. Usually find myself engaging. I normally am not a big fan of any sort of background noise because I find it too distracting. I feel like I would most often put on during like while drawing, but then again sometimes I lock in too hard even while drawing. The only exception is when I'm super sleepy and go to bed with you on my small computer. It's an honor. Big noise streamers. You guys consider me to be a big noise streamer? I'm making lots of Yono noises today. The whole live girl, but at this point I can't remember who. I think all of them played that around the time release, right? This is how popular and successful the game was right off the bat. And then again, all of them are into K-pop. The Japanese and their love for gambling, of course. And then you wake up to stream of some completely unknown streamer. Yeah, it did happen to me quite a lot as well. Oh, wait. Locking back in. I messed it all up. I do not think, unfortunately, that we can survive it now. Well, somehow I did get. I'm so stupid. It's okay, I still got the final life left. Fighting is Japanese. I feel like you're doing some huge logic leaps here. Well, Japanese, well, not all, but a lot of Japanese are into gambling, but it doesn't mean that anybody into gambling is Japanese. Was Dharma prime emote material? Don't you dare spam them in my chat. Gambarin, therefore Japanese. What? On the Japanese can gambaru now? Huh? Nobody else does their best? Is this what you're trying to say here? But yeah, then again, what was that about the game's supposed difficulty? Come on, disappoint me. Is everybody saying it's extremely easy and took them on the, I don't know, 1 hour and a half to beat? In 1cc, no less. I wonder if maybe I would have an easier time with focused shots here instead. These pics are so cute though. Well, I guess it's fine, but I would rather not waste my precious dragons. It's actually an ancient Japanese, oh my god, Japanese concept of kake, which means to gamble. Yeah, it is explored in a documentary about gambling called Kakegurui. All of the Beats has 1 hour for main story and 2.5 hours for completionist. As it always does, of course. This is how long to beat we're talking about, after all. And with that, how long to beat returns to the trash bin. It would be really interesting for me if you guys try to beat the game and let me know how long it took you. Thank you! Can I play this on Vita? I don't remember if Vita can emulate the Sega CD. It's evoking the Laplace memories? Eh? Oh, you mean... yeah, of course. Of course they would... This part here is insane. Like, that one, that body of yours is absolute meme. I would really love to spawn some dragons here. But they remain classy no matter what. Okay. Persisted. Game of Accused meanwhile raised the difficulty at 3.4 Put 3.55 out of 5 and 11 hours based on 32 users' data. I'm going to console myself, thinking they're all experienced shmup players. Wait, how come it attacked me? Oh, no. Oh, what the? Stop appearing here! Stop trying to shoot at me! You sickos! You bastards! Ah! How dare they! American snails, explain yourselves! Why do your fellow countrymen do this to me? Looks like we can run it in full 60 FPS with a powerful little handheld. Hit the chan, best girl. Still, I got a bit more successful here, right? I got slightly more consistent with getting through some of the segments I've struggled with before. Right? This is probably the angriest I've seen you, you know. I'm shocked, appalled even. Such unrestrained rage. It's just that I'm really tired after the shift in the library committee today. I can allow myself to be a little more crass, right? You dumped Yuno's tea in the harbor. Got somewhat further than the last time. It's not just that, but also how I was able to get through, say, Darum apart, for example. Then again, it's mostly courtesy of the collaborated power-ups. You're probably the most patient person I've ever knew of. Thank you! You was portraying the Japanese concept of Ikari, which means fury. That's me. In Kido Airaku, I am Do Ushla. You're getting more consistent. Thank you! I literally jumped in my chair. Okay, let's go. I'm rooting for you, Yuna. Good luck. Thank you. It will probably take me once of time to beat this or to even get to the next stage. But I'm still going to do my best. I'm not going to give up. Imagine if the playlist with Keio ends up being longer than my SMT playlists. I mean, we can't rule out such a possibility, right? Okay, let's go. Oh, are so cool. Such a dedicated shoot 'em up fan. I would love to play more shmups though. But they will probably take me ages to get through. For those of you that do have more experience with shmups, which ones do you consider to be the easiest ones you've played? I guess Death Smiles is going to inevitably pop up, because it oftentimes is considered to be somewhat of a gateway for a lot of new shmup fans. Since today is a good day for trying to beat games we struggle at. For example, I find a bit... Sorry? I will read it later, because I'm trying to stay as focused as I can, and I'm not really succeeding here. Oh, I will get the chance to recover from this. USD and IN are alright, I guess. But well, hard mode, Toho games aside. CD Engine? What's CD Engine? Is it Ayers on? Stretch. Oh, I got to play it then. What about this one you guys keep recommending to me, Game Tengoku? How's that one? Oh, okay, for example, I finally beat this stupid dumb Puyo Puyo Mean Bean 1cc challenge today. Oh, congrats, I've never played Puyo Puyo. And yeah, thank you for the Stretch Plus Hydrate Tritium. The Smiles is the one. Many modern porns, so remasters of the classics tends to have novice modes now, but those are usually too easy and you don't learn much. I was talking about the at least normal mode. It has unlimited continues. One stage would otherwise have been a filter. This is still Earzone we're talking about, right? Trigger Heart Exilic also wasn't so very hard but fun. This is such a cool name though. Oh, I'm pretty sure you might have recommended this one to me before. Trigger Heart Exilic. Oh, they are also really cute. Is this also a cave shop? Oh no, it's not. It's Warashi. Wait, actually I think I've played the demo of this one in one of the retro game shops in Japan. Warashi, what else did they release? Chien Ryumo. Vertical scrolling shooter. Is it cute? Does it have beautiful girls? It does not. Boring. Oh, but the man designs are really cool though. Seems like I shouldn't roll it out just yet. Oh wait, it does seem to have some good pages. Does it? Does it? Oh! Wow. I never heard of this studio, but looks like they released some really nice looking shmups. If I remember correctly, I could grab enemies with a hook and swing them around. What is this? An Umihara Kawase shmup? Game Tengoku, I believe, had infinite continues, but for proper 1cc it's rough. It looks like once you see is just generally rough to get, no matter the game. Okay. Okay, we'll get better eventually. Hello, Simon and Dragon, go kicking yo. Go kicking yo. Seems like drinking Monster was a mistake. Because I can feel how it was rather rough on my stomach. So a mild tummy ache is present. And just thought, but you know, despite the protagonist's name being Rami, I wonder if there are some people that keep calling her Keio, as it, well, often happens with the video game protagonists and monster, huh? And name sounding words in their titles. John Keio. Yeah, Jane Keio. Maybe I need to drink more, fight fire with fire, you know. Thank you, I would prefer to remain a relatively healthy audio. Even though, oh boy, is it hard. Really drinking Daedon butter flavored energy drink will do nothing to me? Yeah, absolutely nothing at all. Still, even though I've gotten successfully past it, I still do not feel like I've gotten consistently better at it. Art is a muscle, so I have to train it to failure and drink more monster. Thank you for the unsolicited and wrong medical advice. But yeah, speaking of training your heart to failure, it's always funny when gym bros start running and try to apply the same mindset of training to failure to any sort of cardio activity. This is not how you do this, guys. Low profile FB, go kicking yo, go kicking yo. I'm a doctor, I would never lie. Of course, no doctor would ever lie to their patients. Wait, we are doing your patients. Destroy this thing. Yeah, great. It's all about focusing all of my efforts in one place. There we go. I'm becoming better. I'm growing slowly. I'm developing the shmup intelligence. I'm making wiser choices. I don't know what is this mantra. Self-programming.
Coming up next,
I did find this game on another table on a scale from 1 to 29. It's at 15. So not that bad essentially. I should be able to beat it if I do my best. And then maybe if I play some easier games, well, according to that table at least, perhaps I'm going to struggle less with them. Though I have always been thinking how much the concept of difficulty even translates well into shmups, because a lot of them can be beaten through the pattern memorization. And as a result, some people, if they do, for example, extremely bad certain games, they could theoretically just brute force them. As I always do. In case you didn't notice. But if they were to start another game, even of approximately the same difficulty, they would have to relearn it from scratch. Some people just learn nothing. And I unfortunately happen to be one of them for the most part. Or at least this is how it feels to me, because I don't consistently play arcade games. Whether the mantra isn't true, the placebo effect is potent. I wonder if it is that potent here, in case of video games. Also need a heavy amount of patience, and I have plenty of it. Wouldn't be able to beat all these games otherwise. Okay, this part is really hard because I have to be mindful of its tentacles. Which is going to extend into me here. Nice. Successfully avoided it. Okay, it's not that bad yet. At least let's summon the dragons and continue. Okay, nice. Sometimes I envy Yuna's restraint. Takes years of practice to hone. The H. My perfect run is falling apart now. Damn. It was going so well up until now. Okay. See, this is what happens when you panic. You make the wrong choices. Oh no. Oh, damn. Yeah. Well, whatever. Gotcha. This is exactly what happened. But it's fine. It's fine. I did manage to beat the boss with this exact stack before. The most important part is that I got the spiky balls here. So it won't be as bad, right? If only it wasn't flickering the entire time like crazy. Yeah. Right. Not that great, but not terrible either. Oh. Okay, maybe you can learn something. Like what I was saying earlier. Even if you're somebody like me. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. I am slowly getting more consistent.
Keio Flying Squadron Chapter 3. Inside the silent castle.
I guess I'm allowed to be
Push to start.
proud as a treat. More pride. Quite often I find myself repeating same patterns in games again and again despite them leading to the same failure. I mean, especially if you're playing the games trying to unwind with your brain not exactly in its most fresh state, and to be fair, it is almost never in its most fresh state, especially if you've been struggling with depression or other ailments which are known to numb down your cognitive functions. You will never be performing at 100% basically, and you will keep making choices, rather unwise choices, strictly based off your muscle memory. Yes, that's how it is for me. Congrats, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't remember how to add stuff to Vita, but I guess I'll give this game a try and see how it goes. But please let me know. Please let me know how you will beat it in 1 hour. They're the most economic their brain. Exactly. I mean, when you're in such a state, you... like your entire body, it enters the kind of like emergency mode and does everything it can to just maintain the status quo. Okay. Although you know I'm not safe state and believing in you that much. That's what was happening to me last year. It's kind of hard to catch on sometimes, right? Getting stuff to Vita. I know I want to update my PS3 stuff. Never had one. Very easy, but I've just been lazy. Happens all the time to me as well. I've got this pile of small micro tasks, which are... I'm not even sure if you can call them tasks, because it's stuff like, I don't know, create a Blue Sky account, super unnecessary things that would be, I guess, nice to do, and most of them would take like 5-minute tops to finish. But it's been such a gargantuan pile of these tasks that we've been consistently piling up over years. And I keep marinating some of them in my head all the time, even if some of them are long overdue. Like, I don't know, some drawings that I promised other people to finish, or... well, and some of them we don't even talk to anymore. I don't even talk to anymore. And yet I just keep repeating them over and over in my head. It's so burdensome. Ah, damn. Just got to survive it now. Ah. As long as you don't start hiding with the commission money, it's okay. No, if there's money involved, then I do my best to whip myself into productivity. Like hitting the... oh, sorry. 5 minutes snooze, but you keep doing it for an hour. Exactly. And you just keep hearing the buzzing of your alarm clock. Even if it's no longer on. And the correct way of tackling this would probably be to just let it all go. But it only sounds easy in theory. Mr. Part is quite hard, yeah, I still haven't figured out how I should play through it. Perhaps it's exactly cases like this that I should be creating the practice save states for. I'll obviously still putting in the effort to then beat the game on 1cc with my newly found knowledge and skills. But I don't know, I'm like stupidly persistent about the silliest things sometimes, and this is one of them, I guess. Maybe eventually I will give in and start practicing different stages or parts of the stages that I struggle with. But at this point I'm just interested in how long it's going to take me to beat the game like this. ages probably. Virtual centuries. 38 dead Jonas. Well, it was still more than that in Moon Crystal. Can I mention something about how extra lives are earned in this game that you might not know? Yeah, of course. I totally get that I get overwhelmed with the amount of stuff I keep on my mental to-do list, so to speak, of uni stuff. Found out my current group of friends who is like that too, though, so it's not as uncommon as I thought. I'm pretty sure that all people are like this, at least that's what I would love to believe, because if they are not, then I would feel even more out of touch with others, and I have more than enough of this already. I've been experimenting with the to-do lists and Google Calendar tasks events as part of my ADHD therapy training, and it's been really helpful to my executive function to get shit done. I don't know, none of the self-organization tips and tricks that I have tried, even the super non-demanding ones like operating in blocks of time rather than exact tasks assigned to exact times. None of those have really been working for me, so I think it just like know that people have been dunking on the term discipline and all of the adjacent concepts, like how you're not really lazy, how there's always some underlying problem that's causing you to be this way. I mean, like, I still think it takes a certain amount of self-discipline to pull it off, and unfortunately, at certain times, in certain states, you don't quite have the mental capacity for this. In the first stage, I believe you can earn an extra life if you manage to destroy every hut. Oh. There are emotional and cognitive blocks to doing it quite often, especially when you're a perfectionist, anxious, or neurodivergent. Yeah. Or some combo of the three. Though I'm not necessarily saying that I'm the one. Give me a moment, I'll drink some more water. It's not as cold anymore, but still nice. If I manage to destroy every hut, okay, let's focus on that then. How many are there in total, I wonder? I have to destroy all the turrets that come out of those huts. Okay, noted. Well, let's still give it a shot. I believe in some cases it's going to be rather difficult as well. This turret didn't have the turret come out of it, and what if I had to wait for them to appear and now I've ruined my entire run? Or maybe not the entire run, but I won't get the one up anymore. My thumb really hurts from just having to hold it on the fire button the entire time. If I remember correctly, some mobs do have the kind of like water fire mode, right? Though this is unfortunately not the one. You're not using auto fire? No, I have to hold B all the time. Actually, I believe you asked me about it before. Level 2, for example, there is a small little whale going up a waterfall on the left side of the screen while run is... yeah, I do pick up that one. Extra life. every time I'm getting through this part of the stage. On. Yeah, this one I knew about actually. Oh wait, what if that one up that we're receiving somewhere near the cave? Cave, schmops, get it? What if it's actually linked to me destroying all of the turrets prior to that? They're not tapping constantly to fire, no, but I'm gripping my gamepad real hard while holding the button continuously. Unfortunately, this game is so niche that there aren't any actual games. Happens all the time. Maybe there are some in Japanese. I would have to look it up myself, I guess. I'm just grateful the game was localized anyway. This is such a surprise, to be honest. Like, however did it even end up this way? Because even given the game's themes and setting, it does feel like something extremely obscure that you wouldn't see localized during the time, or any time at all. Officially at least. Though on the other hand, maybe it's because there's an entire American stage there. The city needed all they could get. Oh. Unreal. But yeah, you saw me pick up that one power-up, right? I always thought it was not the power-up, but one up. I always thought it was activated through shooting at some part of the cave or of the mountain, but what if this is not the case, and what if I just got it every time I managed to destroy all of the turrets? Yep. Oof, nice.
Coming up next.
Second stage, let's go. Let's go. But I wonder what is some way of getting an extra one up on the third stage. And then the fourth one in advance. Though I would assume I just haven't really gotten to the point of the stage where I could have acquired. Oh, you killed me? Did that happen? Let me summon the dragons. It's okay, I don't care. I remember as a child I used to be really scared of the dogs. Even nowadays I'm not quite fond of how they're really prone to showing their affection. Yeah, see? There it is. I wouldn't really call it a small little whale. It's not a whale at all. I think it's a carp or something of the sort, but not a whale. My grandma had very aggressive dogs and I was scared shitless of them. What breed of dogs they were? Just got bitten by a dog as a kid. It was some small one, I don't remember. Which dog breed, but it was really aggressive as well. Mix of Doberman plus Rottweiler. Oh boy. What did your grandma even need such dogs for? Was she a hunter? No! I was doing a fairly good job of getting through it while it lasted. Adopted them as strays? Some grandmas are just built different, I guess. It reminds me of that one, like, post, I don't remember where, maybe on Instagram, maybe somewhere else, that went viral in Ojaland at some point, where a lady took photo of a stray dog she picked up on the road, and she was asking how to help it, and in the photo there was a heckin' wolf of all things. She somehow picked up an entire wolf and just stuffed it into her car, assuming it was a stray dog that needed help. Was it your grandma as well? Train your dragon. Imagine how confused the wolf was. Yeah, I can only imagine. Poor creature. Zero lives left. That's not that good at all. Got to survive somehow. Is this green flickering that is most distracting here? For me at least. Oh, somehow this was still my first continue. Vehicle pull from the dog, gotcha. Can you get Pascal the dog there? Got that caveman domestication experience first. It never asked for it though. But I think I'm going to take a short break now, and then when I return, we'll continue our struggle. I think that despite not making any actual progress in terms of the stages, I still got fairly better in this game. I want to believe at least. Maybe I'm just hoping. But yeah, I will be right back. Enjoy the boat. Okay, I'm back. Back, nice ears. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I wonder if it's the better strategy here to use the one-way shot instead of the three-way one. Oh well, I switched back to it anyway. At this point, who cares? Would you charge 100%? God, I wish. No. Sorry. Never happening. I don't think I was ever 100% charged during any of my streams. Or even off stream. In the several past years at least. Ah, then. It's okay. Okay. That's the secret snails. I'm always eating. And again, I feel like it's not that unheard of for retro VTubers to be eating. It's almost as if eepiness and retro go hand in hand. Maybe because you're always sleeping, it's hard to keep up with the modern times or something. Because I can't think of, well, at least Yuma and Stianka, for whom being sleepy all the time is also a very, very important key part of their identity. Oh, Ren and Karin are often eaten though. Yeah, that's true. Missed all the old games due to sleep and trying to catch up. Oh yeah. This describes me perfectly actually. Yonko always seems so hyper though. Yeah, and as a result she's always sleepy. Because she spends extra energy in being so hyper. God gives his epiest days to his retroist VTuber. I don't consider myself to be the retroist VTuber though. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people out there who consistently play like older games than the average. EP Nation. Yeah, I'm a part of the EP Nation. EP Nation, rise up or lie down. Whatever works better here. I would really appreciate the spiky ball instead. Oh, let's grab it. Nice! EP Nation hits nose. It's the only thing to do during the weekend. Especially if it's a longer one due to Assumption Day. Okay, let's go. My skills are being put to test once again. This entire channel is nothing but my skills being put to test all the time. Can't we just chill for a moment? Though I guess some challenge is necessary because whenever I play easier games, they don't really end up game is exciting. It's unnatural though. I wonder if it's the same for you guys. Do you prefer seeing me struggle in games or we're playing this grindy long JRPGs, which are basically sophisticated forms of Zatsu. What? Nice. If you don't like Yuno at her, I don't know what. Gaming skills, mental skills, social skills, all at their peak. If only you knew how things really are. Night and Snail struggle session. No, are you guys struggling watching me play this? I like to struggle, picking up momentum is important to me in games. And for me it largely depends on my own personal mental capacity on the given day. Ooh, the audio is not struggling enough. I'm dropping here. Depends more on the game. Oh, that's fair, yeah. But speaking of games, I'm really looking forward to SLS, which I will play on Sunday. Such an interesting concept of the game. I think it's going to be tons of fun. I'm struggling to stay awake, so I will go to bed. The next game over or the credits roll, whichever comes sooner. What if I won't die at all? Hello Dustin, Gakiginjo. Just dropping by before going again. Hope you had a good stream. I'm having a good stream currently. Thank you, thank you. I'm more of a personality enjoyer, but from gameplay point, I prefer RPG streams because I'm an RPG nerd. And yeah, the personal preferences exist after all. Of course, it will be naturally more interesting for a person to watch the streams of a genre they personally enjoy and especially have some experience with. What if Fiona hits pause and never game overs or beats the game? I'm not that cruel. Night and snails need to sleep after all. How come the EP audio gets to sleep but her snail servants don't? It would be unfair. SOS was inspired by that movie with a similar concept. Oh yeah, I don't remember the name. And don't you dare remind me of it, because I want to try remembering it myself. Okay, I won't remember it, but it was not Titanic. Something else. Have you watched that movie? Because I haven't. Maybe I should? It's like means of preparation for the stream. There's the girl who wanted to watch Elvira, to prepare for the Elvira streams and then never did this. Well, at least I picked up the Gamera game because I was a fan of the movies. I hear to advertise the game, people would assemble SOS signs on remote island. Are you making fun of me here? Or is it a thing that actually happened? I feel like people would assemble SOS signs on remote islands. Well, because of their personal struggle, because they would be stuck there. The servants need to work through the night to make for being so slow moving. No eating allowed. No, I'm a very nice and benevolent Ojo. I cannot my copy of Keio to my Vita. I'm a bit worried I didn't back it up properly. No. Didn't encounter any angle with it. It would be interesting to check out the contemporary articles from the magazines of the time about SOS, or about any of the games I'm playing, to be honest. Like whenever I stumble upon them, it usually happens long after I beat them. Well, damn. It's okay. It's okay. You can still prevail. It's just because it's too late and I'm starting to lose this ability to concentrate after all. How did it hit me? I think this is going to be the final one. Imagine opening a retro journal about SOS and the title goes like, a game that hates you. I sure hope it doesn't start off this way. When all these games stop hating me, thank you. I need to have a game that loves me. Instead, it's nothing but the games hating me. What did I do to them? Wah. Wah. I wonder if you receive any sort of a bonus here if you destroy all of the huts. The game loves you so much it wishes to spend the rest of its life with you. Oh no. Has abandonment issues. What versus currents? Wait. It's both for me. I can do both. BPT game. I sure sleep. Not even the monster was helping me. Okay, maybe it was. I was sleeping it, but now that I've effectively run out of it. No longer works. Doesn't do anything out of the ordinary. Like, sure, it would give you a slight boost of the energy, but it wouldn't be a performance boost or anything. So if your brain is already turned into a mushy mess, not too much other than temporarily pumping you up for a really short period of time. I find that coffee drinks and energy drinks put me to sleep. Yeah, I think maybe I'm also a part of that crowd. Like, there is a short time period during which I do experience this like short-term agitation, but it's more of a yeah, it's closer to anxiety, I believe. Then again, maybe for some people, this is what gets them going. So they're using the energy drinks as this sort of like a motivation drink. Even though realistically you shouldn't be doing anything of the sort. Oh, Jose, gokigenyo, gokigenyo. No, thank you. We're slowly progressing here. Not everyone got their dopamine pathways right from the childhood. I feel like these days, more and more people are bound to be this way. But maybe I'm just being a silly little alarmist. Isn't people who scream like crazy and swear in a storm while playing? But other than like, wow, that was very fun when they finish it. Oh. As you might have noticed, I'm not type to do this. I feel like I'm the opposite. I sometimes come off as a bit too reserved of a person and I don't get to convey my excitement and happiness that well. So people end up assuming well, I do not know what they end up assuming about me. Some weird things probably. Why's he throwing these coconuts at me? What's going on? It's crabs, coconuts. The harp kegger on me. The karakuri doll. So much stuff going on at once. And it's no longer Assumption Day here. Neither it is here. And yet the assumptions continue somehow.
Keio Flying Squadron Chapter 3. Inside the silent
When the social media scrolls make my already damaged focus time management worse, so I limit it as hard as I can. That's probably a good idea for anybody to do, to adapt to their life. I'm trying to do this myself, but I don't know, can't say I'm succeeding much at that. I really want to destroy the entire train with just one of the rounds. I think I accidentally grabbed a bomb instead of a spiky thing. Oh, look, I did that. No, I don't think I received anything for it. Traveling to get this to run. I've never backed up a Sega CD game before. I think it's my first one too. So, like, don't fret too much. You don't understand how to properly do this. Especially since, well, it's Vita you have to do it on. Yet again, I find the traditional Japanese plus industrial style quite interesting. This entire era is quite nice. Also, the train part in particular, it reminds me of Caboneria, which was not that good of an anime, but I loved the setting. Or maybe I would enjoy it more if I rewatched it today. Not too much stuff to rewatch anyway. Okay, let's see how well I can get through the Daruma part. Daruma Sangaku Ronda. One up. I think I get one for destroying all of the Daruma dolls. But how am I supposed to grab it? That's unfair. The game was trolling me here. Hey, the roosters. Let's get rid of them. So who would have thought that the entire game becomes somehow surprisingly easier when you have all of the power-ups enabled? I mean, I still have to navigate the entire scene. Oh heck. But yeah, who would have thought that it becomes a bit easier when you can remove your enemies faster in the screen. Oh, Stretch Pulse Hydrate, thank you, generate username. I will do this once I'm done with this stage, I guess. Which means right now. I'm not that knowledgeable about Japanese eras, but the mix of Eastern and Western themes and Taisho likes are quite interesting. Taisho likes! What you're looking for is late Edo, closer to Bakumatsu, then obviously Meiji when it all fully kicked off, and then Taisho and maybe to an extent early Showa. Yeah, thank you for the Stretch Plus Hydrate! Pokemon Legends Arceus, I really have to play this one. I've been a big fan of how the setting there looks like. I really want to focus here. I was thinking for some reason that whatever, who cares what I was thinking, I got to somehow survive all of this. Ugh. That was Bad idea. An extremely bad one. And that. When are they all going to fire their collective shot at me here? Ah! Right now. Right now. Another one. Oh god. I just have to survive this. I don't even have to destroy him there. Any of them. Or maybe that's the entire point? That I do have to destroy them after all. I guess, yeah, that's the entire stage. The boss fight, apparently. I guess. I assume. No. Let me summon my underlings. But okay. I now know what I'm supposed to do on this stage, so next time I'm going to look in and hopefully I'll proceed further, maybe on the 5th stage, or I don't know, maybe there's something on the 4th one. And yeah, thank you guys for being part with me today and for witnessing my immense growth. Is that the future Yuna again, huh? Well, you won't deny that the current Yuna did her utmost best with this, right? But yeah, let's go right, Miss DJ, I guess. Was fun hanging out with you as always. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys all for hanging out with me. Well now, good night. I will prove to you that I can be in the game without relying on the safe states for practice. Well, maybe. But yeah, bye everyone. I'll see you on Sunday with SOS or SNES. Bye, good night.